So there is a new Biden housing program that has just sort of been released, and people are talking about it and everyone's up in arms. It is those that have versus those that don't have, those that have done well versus those that haven't done well, those that have paid all their bills versus those that haven't paid their bills. Well, in this video, I'm going to give you an off-the-cuff true response, which I normally don't like to do. I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care how this video ages, but I'm going to throw it out here. In this video, we're doing exactly that, guys. So, as we always say, let the show begin, because we're getting after it right now. So very quickly, guys, if this is your first time to our channel and you want to know everything there is to know in regards to buying and selling here in the Las Vegas area, or moving here to the Las Vegas area, then make sure you subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so that you can be the first one to be involved or be informed about all of our video releases and so forth and so on. So this is an off-the-cuff kind of thing. I'm sitting here relaxing, enjoying my Friday evening before we go out and celebrate a great friend, and I'm seeing some things come across the wire in regards to what's happening with this new thing by the Biden administration. Don't like to get involved in politics, but when it comes to housing, I like to get somewhat involved. It's my thing, it's what we do. So apparently there's a new plan out that Biden is talking about. And again, this is brand new. I always like to tell people or remind people, let's slow things down before we jump in, before we have a reaction, before we really know how to move forward. Let's give it some time to sort of kind of, marinate and get in there and all that kind of great stuff. People are already jumping on the bandwagons. Oh my God. People with great credit scores and a lot of money, whatever it is, we have to pay for these people that don't have great credit scores and don't have money, so forth and so on. I'm not going to jump on that bandwagon. That's too fast. That's too easy to get clickbait. That's too easy to get followers, so forth and so on, by jumping on that bandwagon. What I want to do is encourage all of us to slow down a little bit and let's just see what is truthfully happening with this particular plan. It's going to take some time for them to iron things out. It's going to take time for them to get it distributed to different places, so forth and so on. All of that is going to take some time. With that being said, my first initial reaction as a team leader of a real estate team here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area, it is my privilege, it is my honor to help people no matter what kind of level of home sale, home purchase they are doing. I don't care if we're selling a $3 million property. I don't care if we're selling a $10 million property. I don't care if we're selling a $300,000 property. It is our privilege to be able to help people here continue in their wealth growth, continue in their real estate growth, start their real estate growth, start their wealth growth, so forth and so on. That is our privilege. Now, again, I do not believe that this is a program about punishing those that have taken care of, done the rules, so forth and so on. We're adults here. Most of us are adults looking at this channel. I hope I don't have any kids looking at this channel. Well, no, I do. If kids are looking at the channel and you want to learn about real estate, I'm happy that you're doing that. However, most of us, we are all adults here. We truthfully understand that in life, things are never, ever going to be completely fair. And for us to try to spin this thing that has just come out into this is a taxing of those that have versus those that really don't take care of things, that we're going to be, somehow allowing bad people in or bad people that don't know how to take care of things. And I think is a false. It is complete false. We unfortunately, and we know this, whether or not we really want to talk about it, here's the unpopular opinion. We have not done well with people in regards to entry-level people here in the real estate community. We have not done well in regards to here in the United States with home ownership to a lot of different groups that need home ownership, that need to be able to start building their wealth and doing more for their communities and doing more within their communities. Versus, unfortunately, some of their communities being taken away from them, some of their homes being taken away from them, some of their wealth being taken away from them. I think this is a very small step, and I think a very important step to be able to help some of those communities. Are some of those communities predominantly probably minority in this case? Yeah, more so. I would think so. So let's just be very careful about us spinning it into a them versus us kind of situation. And let's turn it more to just Americans helping Americans. Americans that are helping people that have had a hard time getting into home ownership, that have had a hard time in regards to qualifying for loans, just simply because of where they may have lived before, what jobs or what education levels they may not have been able to maintain or attain to before, because that also affects those folks having great credit scores or not having great credit scores. And because you have a great credit score does not mean you're always going to have money to be able to take care of certain things as well. So let's remember that. So the more education that we give, the more opportunity that we allow people to have, and not allow people to have, but the more opportunity that we simply allow all of us to have, because that's the American way. We are supposed to be able to grow our wealth. We're supposed to be able to invest back into our communities. And each community hopefully will be looked at in as even as a manner as we possibly can. Do we know that certain areas are going to be better than other areas, so forth and so on? Sure. But have we historically been able to maintain and keep some of those same areas at a certain level? I don't think that we have. So with that being said, guys, let's slow this down a little bit in regards to what's happening with this program. Let's please not spin this into a them versus us scenario. And let's really truthfully look at this as a situation where we are helping people that truthfully need to be helped. And not just particular groups of people in the sense of minority groups. We're helping people as well as the VAs and everyone else that have had a horrific time in regards to being able to get into home ownership, and really nice home ownership. I mean, we don't want to just sell them crappy homes and everything else. We want to sell people safety. We want to sell people community. We want to sell people the ability to network, to be able to go out there and connect with others and give back to their communities, so that we all have communities that we are proud of. Again, guys, my name is Levert Pompey Benefield here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area. We are powered by eXp Realty, and if we can be of assistance in regards to helping you sell or helping you buy here in the Las Vegas, Nevada area, or anywhere across the nation, because we have phenomenal, fantastic colleagues doing exactly what we love to do, helping people build their wealth, grow their wealth, start their wealth, and extend that wealth out to not just their families, but their communities as well, by making all of us better. We'd love that opportunity to introduce you to any other colleague around the world as well. So with that, guys, we cannot wait to see you in our next video. And let's see what's really going to happen with this plan. And let's just make it a good thing, not a them versus us thing. See you in the next video.